Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Till the Morning. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. We're in standard tuning for this, and the song starts off with 3 chords. And the first chord is a G major chord. To play G major, we have 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0, and then a 3 on the high E string. We'll talk about the other chords first that we need, and then we'll talk about how to play them and the structure after that. The next chord, D major, which is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E. And the last chord we need for the introduction is an A minor chord, which is an open A, 2, 2 on the D and G, 1 on the B, and an open E. Now, what I mean by introduction is actually the first verse. So the first verse, when the vocals and guitars start, we start off with the G, then the D, and the A minor. And what we're going to do is kind of share a bar between the G and the D chord, like this. And strumming-wise, I'm playing... And you'll see I'm moving late to that D chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Partway through that third beat, I'm going to the D. And strumming wise, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. And then repeat the same strumming, but for the full time round on the A minor. So I'll play through that once. G, D, A minor. Now if you take those 3 chords and cycle around them 4 times, you get yourself the full first verse. However, leading into the pre-chorus, things change. We've got some new chords, and the first chord is a G major chord. And then we go to B minor. So B minor is a new chord, and it's a bar chord. We're going to play fret 2 on the A string, 4, 4 on the D and G strings, 3 on the B, and then the barred finger picks up fret 2 on the E string. Now we do have 2 more new chords for the pre-chorus. Before I talk through those, if you are interested in getting the chord chart for this, which is all the chords in the correct order with the correct structure, as well as a sheet of the chords and the lyrics matched up, head on over to Patreon. There is a link to that in the description, and for the cost of a coffee, you get access to not only this song, but to well over 300 other songs of the latest releases. More about that later in the video. So the third chord we need for the pre-chorus is an E minor chord, which is an open E string, 2, 2 on the A and D strings, and then open strings on the B, G and E. And the final chord we need for the pre-chorus is a C major, which is a 3 on the A string, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E string. Okay, so let me play through those 4 chords of that pre-chorus. G, B minor, E minor, C major. And for each chord I'm playing down, 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 up. That's going to make it nice and smooth to play through the chords. Play through those chords twice and you get yourself the pre-chorus. Okie dokie, so we're now at the chorus. Now, the chorus takes a bunch of chords that we already know, but jumbles them up. So yeah, it might be worth checking out that link over on Patreon, which is wrote out all professionally, and it saves you from trying to memorize everything or trying to write it down and potentially making a mistake. So the chorus starts off with an A minor chord, D major, G to D, and A minor. So the chorus, quite a lot going on. It starts and ends with A minor, and then D, G, D, and then finishes with that A minor chord. Strumming wise, we get this. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Play that on every chord, except for the G and the D where you share that strumming pattern. We then get to a post-chorus, so the part after the chorus mixes things up yet again. So yeah, definitely worth checking out that Patreon link because there's a lot to remember in this. However, it is the same chords just jumbled up again. So let's go through that. E minor, D, C to G. So E minor to D, C to G. Play those chords through twice for the post-chorus. Good news, we start to get some repetition. Looking over to my notes, there is a second verse. The second verse is the same as the first, so G, D, A minor. Play that through 4 times and there is the second verse. We then get a pre-chorus, which is the same as the first pre-chorus, G to B minor, E minor to C. We then get a chorus, a second chorus, which is slightly different to the first. I feel like they're just doing this just to annoy us. But yeah, there is just a very subtle difference, and here it is. A minor at the start. D. Up to now, exactly the same. However, there's the difference. We have G. Instead of going to D like we do in the first chorus, we go to what we call a G/F sharp. It's what we call a slash chord. And it's where we take the G chord that we know, get rid of the middle finger, and move this guy up a string to fret 2 on the E string. G/F sharp, and then we go back to the A minor like we normally would. So I'll just play through that chorus once so you can see how that new chord gets incorporated into the rest of the shapes. And just like the other chorus, if you loop around that 4 times, there is the final chorus. At the end of the song, there is a post-chorus, which thankfully is the same as the previous post-chorus. So E minor, D, C to G. Do that 4 times, and you've got yourself to the end of the song. Okay, so tons and tons of chords to try and remember there, or you can head on over to Patreon and get everything wrote out professionally. So I'd like to say thanks to yourselves for watching the video, but also to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. So the moment this video goes live, they'll get access to that content straight away, and they can jam out to this really, really nice song. So thanks to them, thanks to you, and I'll see you in the next video.